Okay guys, meal one is going down. I don't even know if I updated you guys yet this morning. I feel like I wake up so early and I forget what I do in the mornings. Just because there's a lot of stuff I need to do immediately, like check in with Luke, talk to Luke. So yeah, was up this morning, new all-time low prep. So yesterday, we added in a little more carbs, but as you guys saw, it was literally fucking nothing. Added 100 grams of rice to one of my carbless meals and added 30 grams of cream of rice to my pre-workout meal, and that was pretty much it. Still had two carbless meals. So today the plan is, so I woke up at 220.7 this morning. So that's lowest I've been all prep, obviously. Luke wants me to, and I'll put up my check-ins from this morning over here as well. But again, looking sharper this morning. I don't feel like a lot of the inflammation seems to be flushed from my legs now. A lot more cross striations coming in through the quads there. Hammies are pretty dug out, so I'm pretty happy with how this is looking right now, honestly, and I'm excited to see what it's going to look like with a little bit more food as well. So like I said, the plan for the day, we were 220.7, no cardio, normal steps. Meal one, we added an extra slice of sourdough, so we got 5 slices of sourdough, 3 whole eggs, 80 grams of chicken, and then of course you guys know I got this morning shake, which we'll talk about that in a second, but going over the rest of the meals. So my second meal is gonna be my cream of rice meal. That's gonna be my pre-workout. So we're doing an extra 25 grams cream of rice in there. And then in each of my meat and rice meals, we are doing 120 grams of rice added, and to the chicken meal, we're adding 10 grams of nut butter. So again, not a ton more food today, but Luke is just trying to kind of slowly inch it up, I think, and we're just trying to find the point where I'm gonna get softer, because it doesn't really take a whole lot for me to fill out, but my legs go flat pretty quickly. So finding a balance between the two, I should say my upper body, it doesn't take very much for my upper body to fill out. My upper body never really goes super flat. My chest will. Again, it's usually going to be your weaker body parts that go flat first. And I'm not sure the exact science behind that, honestly. But it's just I guess the muscle has been on your frame for not as long. Less maturity, there's going to be less density there, and I guess less actual room to hold the glycogen. Interesting, very interesting, because everyone's different, and that's kind of the interesting thing about bodybuilding. And we're having a good eye for bodybuilding and actually knowing your athletes. That's when it's really important. Meal one is going down. It is 8:30 now. I'm probably gonna eat my second meal not too long after this. I'll probably go get some steps immediately after and eat pre-workout meal and then go train. And we got a pull session on the menu today, so I'll probably take you guys along for that. And then I gotta get Alicia at the airport at 3. So we gotta get this done this morning. So I come home this evening, hang out with Alicia, we can get all caught up, and I also have a shit ton of check-ins to do. But very excited, because I do have a number of athletes in prep right now, and I just feed off them in prep. When they're and they're good athletes too. They're on their shit, they're not slacking off. And they're pushing themselves, and when I see my athletes pushing themselves, it makes me want to push harder, because I'm man, you guys can't work harder than me, you know what I mean? I need to be leading from the front here. So yeah, that's my morning rant. So my physique update for the day and morning supplement drink. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday or not, but the creatine glutamine combo from Jack Factory. This must be new because I've honestly never seen it before. But they just need to make bigger tubs because it's not like another bullshit combo where they underdose the creatine, they underdose the glutamine. This has 5 grams of creatine and 5 grams of glutamine in each scoop. So I do 2 scoops of this, 1 scoop of the Vita XT, 1 scoop of the Hydra Surge, and this is the first thing I put in my body every single day. Maybe a little bit of coffee beforehand, but that was just, you know, get warmed up for my check-in and posing rounds. Yeah, okay, I'm starving. I gotta go eat. I always put the most effort into the first one, into like spreading out the chicken and egg, and then the effort just falls off as I get further into them. I put cinnamon on that slice of sourdough, and it was actually really, really good. What I was gonna say, I'm not sure, hopefully this has been focused on me. I'm not sure if I have a UK audience at all. I know I have some clients in the UK, but I don't know if they watch these videos. I feel like Will does. But I watch a lot of bodybuilders on YouTube from the UK, and I feel like they all, that was not closed. A lot of them eat crumpets, and I really don't know what crumpets are. They look like English muffins, I think. Maybe they're the same thing, but I just see a bunch of guys just crushing crumpets, and they look fire. They look dense. So maybe they're the same as English muffins, but English muffins don't look as good as they do. You know what I mean? Okay, so we got the pre-workout meal going down here now. So I get 95 grams of cream of rice today. So I saw someone do this on like Instagram or YouTube or something, but they put instant coffee in their cream of rice. So I'm gonna try a little bit of that in here today, just for the coffee flavor. So I'm gonna go cookie butter. We got 50 grams of that. And then to make up the rest, we are gonna go with the maple brown sugar. Just because I feel like these flavors will pair best with the coffee flavor. So once again, guys, I usually do like a 3-to-1 ratio. I find that's the best. And then if I want to make it a little fluffier, I'll cook it and then add in water as I go. So we're gonna do our good old trusty authentic vanilla ISO. So again, I think on one of my last videos, I was trying ratios for this, and I said about 2/3, I think, is the sweet spot. That was gross. I have this like black licorice toothpaste, and there were these like, they're just like fancy flavored toothpaste that I think I don't know, I probably got in my stocking or something like that. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna try these in prep just because they probably taste good. The black licorice, I normally don't like that flavor, and very weird that it's a toothpaste, obviously. But maybe it's just my fucked up prep brain. But I'm like, this actually kind of tastes pretty good. But I just brushed my teeth and put some vanilla away in my mouth, and it did not taste very good. Okay, guys, pre-workout meal going down. We got 1 whole banana, 45 grams of Jack Factory Authentic ISO. 95 grams of the Elevate cream rice. I did like a mix between the cookie butter and the maple brown sugar. And then, actually almost forgot, 1/4 teaspoon salts. And then we got a nice little carpet of cinnamon over the top. And then, as I was saying, I also got this instant coffee, which I put in 1/2 teaspoon, and then just mix it around. I didn't want to go overboard with it. I just kind of wanted to see what it tastes like. So let's get a nice bite here. See what this is about. Okay, I gotta try to get just some of the cream of rice. You know what, that's actually really good. You can't taste the coffee that much, but there's a little hint, and it's nice. Finish this meal now, and then we're gonna head right to the gym, get our pull session in, get some posing in, and then go get Alicia at the airport. So, very, very exciting.
I've been painting every fence I know, every color bleeds into the same. 'Cause before you go and walk away, yeah, you better know where you're going. Hey, yeah, you're a wanderer just like me. Hey, yeah, you better know where you're going.
Okay, so we are exiting the gym. Just had a decent workout, honestly. Really wasn't in the mood to film it, and I was on a bit of a time crunch because I have to go get Alicia at the airport now, and I wanted to make sure I had enough time to pose. So I just put in a good couple rounds of posing, got a little post-workout video for Luke, and then did a little work on my routine. Kind of funny, like I've had a posing coach all prep, and shout out to Cody, he's been fantastic. I haven't been on the ball with it as much as I would like to admit, just because we've been busy traveling, doing a bunch of shit, and this is probably the first time that I haven't had like my posing routine. Like, I kind of picked out my posing routine and what would be included in it. Hopefully this stays here. And what would be included in it like months ago. Like, I already had an idea, I knew the song, but I've just kind of been like playing around with it and trying like different things, honestly. And mostly like you're not really judged on your posing routine a whole lot. And like, honestly, I want to hit a couple poses that like I'm not going to be hitting my mandatory, so I can get some pictures of hitting them on stage, and just put something together that like flows nicely, honestly. So that's my main thing. I'm not like super stressed about it. I know my mandatories are fucking money, and it's just about kind of really going through the motions of the routine and being able to do it in my sleep, and just like cleaning it up a little bit, getting it crisp, fast, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I gotta get on the hop here now, go get Alicia, and I'm hoping, grab water, thank God. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I'm gonna have time to run home and grab a meal, but if not, it's not the end of the world.
Look who's back. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So we are just back from the gym, picked Alicia up at the airport. Post-workout meal is going down. So this is, I guess, my next biggest meal of the day. 220 grams of rice, 200 grams of ground beef, and 100 grams of snap peas. So I'm thoroughly going to enjoy this.
Not bad.
Okay. See you guys at my next meal. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, so we got a grocery haul from Alicia, and I'm just going to sit right there and eat my next meal. Also, she brought home a little a different kind of almond butter. So I'm trying that. This meal, by the way, is 120 grams of rice, 150 grams of chicken, 20 grams of almond butter, and then I got these snap peas on the side.
I don't know what you think of that almond butter. Okay, so this is what happens when you go grocery shopping in your reverse diet, is you're craving really weird things the same as you do in prep, but when you are just starting your reverse diet, you buy them. So you end up getting the weirdest shit in the world. So I left the house being like, wow, I'm really in the mood for a taco salad.
Black beans, okay?
So I basically bought everything that you would put in a taco salad, because that's the only thing I think about while I was shopping. Randomly got some sweet potatoes, got 12 heads of lettuce, some tomato, 12 avocados.
12 avocados.
Actually 12, but like 6 or 7.
Is that a Costco bag?
Yeah. And then cucumber. And then from Walmart, I got 2 different types of rice cakes, because I'm still craving rice cakes for whatever reason. English muffins, because I love English muffins. I really debated not getting them, because I'm like, I really am still stuck on like oats, cream of rice for pre-workout.
Oh, question for you. I was talking to them earlier about it, but all the UK guys that I watch on YouTube,
Yeah.
they always have crumpets. And I don't know if they're the same as English muffins. They look very similar,
I think it's pretty much the same.
but I don't think they cut them in half.
They just eat it like a
Yeah,
brick.
I think so.
I mean, to each their own.
Did you show them all the little creamers you got? Sorry.
No. Okay, so these are my favorite. I love the Silk coffee creamers. They're like, so for 15 milliliters, which I do weigh this out because I don't like it when it gets too sweet. It's one fat and 3 carb for 15 milliliters, and it's non-dairy, which
We got pumpkin there?
yeah, pumpkin
Alright.
and hazelnut. You probably use that a little bit.
Probably.
And
Right.
this was because I'm gonna put it with chicken, cucumber, peanut butter, sweet Thai.
I like it.
Yeah. And then some shredded low-fat Tex-Mex.
Nice.
It's for my taco bowl that I'm gonna make right now.
Fire.
And then corn for my taco bowl. And this is actually pretty fire. Mango salsa. You ever have that?
I feel like in restaurants, but I've never had.
It's actually really good. And then the only reason I went to Costco was for Greek yogurt, and they didn't have any, so I had to get some.
And you bought all this other shit.
Literally, yeah. Yeah, like I went to Costco for Greek yogurt and cottage cheese and left with a salad.
So we are coming down to our final meal, or really final 2 meals. You guys know I usually have these together. Right here we got our kind of dessert portion. So this is a scoop of the chocolate peanut butter Jack Factory ISO, 100 grams blueberries, 20 grams almond butter. My battery's dying, so I'm trying to go fast here. 120 grams of rice, cooked. All my rice is measured cooked, by the way. 125 grams spinach, 150 grams of ground beef. So I'm gonna put this down. I got a little bit of water left to drink here for the day. Gonna have my tea, and that's pretty much gonna conclude the day. So I'll put up the total macros, calories for today. First day getting a little more food, and we're just kind of tinkering things throughout the week now, and really just kind of finding what my best look is going to be. So Luke is going to get some visuals of me tomorrow after my first meal, so I'm curious what he's going to do for my first meal, and we'll see how I look and try to kind of manipulate some water, find what fluid and what kind of amount of carbs is really going to bring my best look on show day. So that's the plan for tomorrow, so something to look forward to. And yeah, so that's pretty much going to do it for today, guys.